Penis size is shrinking due to environmental pollution, scientists warn. And the Texas Rangers are no longer using hypnosis to solve crime. And a Japanese CEO gives his entire staff the day off to play a video game. These are the weird stories for Wednesday on Weird AF News, the only daily weird news podcast recorded in a closet. Yeah, let's do it, baby. Penises are shrinking because of pollution, warns scientists. Oh no, another thing that's happening. Penises are shrinking. See what happens when you toxify the planet, guys? Not only do the dolphins die, but the penises die too. The article says, in case you needed another reason to care about the climate crisis, it has been found recently that pollution in the atmosphere is causing human penises to shrink. I almost don't believe this, but let's find out more. I don't want to believe this. A leading epidemiologist and environmental scientist has published a book which examines the link between industrial chemicals and penis size. Dr. Shanna Swan's book is called Countdown, and it argues that our modern world is altering humans' reproductive development and threatening the future of our species. The book outlines how pollution is leading to higher rates of erectile dysfunction. I can believe that, actually. Pollutions, processed food, for sure. All of these psych medications we're all on, all these medications, period, that we're all on. Tell me that's not leading to erectile dysfunction. You can't be taking this many pills and have your penis be okay. It's just not going to happen. It says pollution is leading to fertility decline and growing numbers of babies born with small penises as well. Oh, no, the small penis babies. It's a whole new race of people. You know how you have like the pygmies in Africa, which are tiny people? Now you're going to have pygmy penises. Just a whole race born with tiny penises. Little bitty peepees. Just going to call them the little bitty peepee people. Though the headline fact about shrinkage may sound like a laughing matter, the research paints a very bleak portrait of humanity's longevity and ability to survive into the future. Oh no, just more bleakness. I can't handle more bleakness. Just can't. But I'm going to keep reading. Here's a quote from the doctor. In some parts of the world, the average 20-something today is much less fertile than her grandmother was at 35. This situation is a global existential crisis. Chemicals in our environment and unhealthy lifestyle practices in our modern world are disrupting our hormonal balance, causing various degrees of reproductive havoc. According to Dr. Swan's book, humans meet 3 of the 5 possible criteria used to define whether or not a species is endangered. Wow, we're an endangered species, really? How's that possible? There's 7 billion of us. That comes down to billions of men that have the dysfunction in the erectile department. That's unfortunate. Now it says here in Dr. Swan's research, the disruption, she says, is caused by what's called phthalates. Phthalates? I can't say the word. I'm trying here. Phthalates. Palatates. Tates. I think the last one was the closest. These are, let me just define the term for you because who cares, right? You're never going to use this word in real life anyways. These are chemicals used in plastic manufacturing. It completely impacts how hormone endocrine is produced in the human body. Oh, it's plastics. It all comes down to plastics. Plastics are ruining the world. These can be found in toys, food packaging, cosmetics, detergents, many things, many more. Babies are now entering the world, she says, already contaminated with chemicals because of the substances they absorb inside the womb. This is why they're coming out of the womb with little bitty penises that don't work. Oh, this is a damn shame. Well, is there hope, doctor? She says a demand for change from citizens and subsequent strong policies have helped to clear the air in certain parts of Europe before and can continue to do so to ensure that high pollution today does not need to be tomorrow's fate. So it's pollution reduction. Pollution reduction measures need to be implemented. We need to care about the environment. We've been saying this for a long time, but we still can't seem to get it together. Humans are taking a big doo-doo right on our planet. I want to have hope. I don't want to imagine a future of little wee-wee people that can't produce. But it looks like we're heading down that road. Keep your heads up, guys. Keep your heads up, literally and figuratively. I mean, if you can. There's always a pill for that, by the way. Hypnosis is no longer being used by the Texas Rangers. The Texas Department of Public Safety has ended the practice of using hypnosis in order to investigate crimes. A department spokesman said the hypnosis program ended January 2021, more than 40 years after its inception. Why? Why did you end the hypnosis program? Well, because its officers are now relying on better investigative practices, like actually going out there and looking at the scene, following clues. Hypnosis? Really? You used it for 40 years? Did you have any success? I find it very hard to believe. You're getting sleepy. You're getting sleepy. Now tell me, did you kill Mr. Mortimer or not? Is that even admissible in court? Somebody who confesses under hypnosis? I highly doubt it. You're getting sleepy. Now tell me, where did you hide all the gold? Hypnosis. The decision comes less than a year after the Dallas media published a 2-part series called The Memory Room, which raised some serious questions about the efficacy of using hypnosis on criminal cases. Yeah, I'd imagine it did, because I'm curious about the efficacy of hypnosis on criminal cases as well. The media found that Texas built one of the most prolific programs for police hypnosis in the entire country. My goodness. Repeatedly doubling down on the practice of hypnosis, despite scientific evidence that this can distort witness memories and lead to false convictions. Yeah, sure. I mean, how reliable is it? Wow, they really loved it, though. They just loved hypnosis. The Texas Rangers. Who knew? I thought they'd be doing it all Texas old school, with the roughing up a criminal. You know what they say down in Texas, you better confess. We're going to put this shotgun right up your rear end, with the Texas way. No, that wasn't happening. Instead, they're like, we're going to do this the Texas way. Are you sure you ain't going to confess? All right. Deputy, hand me my watch. Now, as I pass the watch in front of your eyes, you're getting sleepier. You're getting sleepier, you little shit. Really? This is how it goes down in Texas? Hey, man, maybe we should go out there and question some witnesses. Question witnesses? We can do that without leaving the station. All right, everybody hold hands, okay? I'm going to get a seance going. All right. Let me see now. Are you in the room? Person who committed that crime? Speak to us now. Speak to us. I know you're here. How about you, dead body? Are you here, dead body? Can you tell us who did it? Can you tell us who killed you, dead body? You like podcasts? You're listening to my podcast. Maybe you thought to yourself, I'd like to make a podcast. Too difficult. No, not with Anchor. Anchor has free creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor distributes your podcast to Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, and more. They have advertising integration, so you can even make a little money off your podcast. Everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your creation. Good luck with your life, man. A Japanese CEO gives the entire staff the day off to play Monster Hunter Rise. This is a video game. Yes, the CEO of a Japanese tech company gave his employees the day off so they can play a video game. Sounds like the greatest boss of all time. Masaki Hiyama, who runs VR development company Mark On, posted a tweet stating that since many Japanese workers take a day off when a new Monster Hunter game is released, he was declaring March 26th Monhun Day. Monhun Day. Monhun Day. So they could all stay home to play the game on Friday. As reported by the media, Hayama sent all the employees a vacation notice saying March 26th will be the release date of Monster Hunter Rise. And since it is expected that we will not be able to concentrate on our own work, we will... I love that. He just recognizes that the video game's going to be so popular that no one's going to be able to concentrate and do their work. Plus, it's a Friday. He's like, let's be reasonable here. I'm going to give you a vacation date. Go ahead. Go play the game. Hayama explained to the media, there were several employees who said they wanted to take the day off on the 26th because they wanted to play Monster Hunter Rise immediately. So we took the plunge, and we did this. We received words of thanks and appreciation from our employees because we just give them the day off, you know? We're cool. I don't know why I gave a Japanese CEO a Texas accent. I had to look up this game, Monster Hunter Rise. Looks like it's for the Nintendo Switch, basically. It's a Capcom game. You guys remember Capcom? They're a video game company. It says here... Okay, let me describe the game. I'm going to read this game description in my video game voice. Set in the ninja-inspired land of Kamura Village, explore lush ecosystems and battle fearsome monsters to become the ultimate hunter. It's been half a century since the last calamity struck, but a terrifying new monster has reared its head and threatens to plunge the land into chaos once again. Hunt solo or in a party with friends to earn rewards that you can use to craft a huge variety of weapons and armor. Brand new gameplay systems, such as the high-flying wire action and your canine companion, Palamute, will add exciting new layers to the already robust combat that Monster Hunter is known for. Oh, that really hurt my throat. I gotta stop doing those video game announcer voices. Oh, man. I almost couldn't speak at the end of that. Water. Anybody water? I don't know if you guys are big into video games. This one sounds good. The stills from the game look amazing. I would totally play this game. Now, it says here that Capcom has high hopes for this video game Rise. In January, it told shareholders it expects to generate almost 20% more operating income this fiscal year, partly thanks to a promising start in pre-orders for this particular game. Its success has mainly been in Japan. This game is super popular, apparently, in Japan. Well, I've never had a boss that would do this. Let me go home to play a video game. It's nice to know that there's some that are out there. Are you any of you a boss? Would you ever do this for your employees? I feel like this is only something that would happen in Japan. In the U.S., they would never let you leave to go play video games. They don't even let you leave to go have a baby. You're like, hey, I'm about to have a baby. They're like, all right, well, can you at least finish your shift today? Can you keep the baby in for another 2 hours till you finish your shift? Can you please? I always gotta deliver weird news to you. I always gotta deliver weird news to you. I do. I always gotta deliver weird news to you every day. You know, I do it. It's like almost every day, 5 days a week. I feel like I'm always delivering weird news. I don't even have time for mainstream news anymore. I follow two kinds of news. You should know this about me. Weird news and sports news. And that's basically it. Yeah, I'm in the dark about everything else. You could ask me. I shouldn't say that. No, because I'm on Twitter and I do kind of follow, the little headlines and whatnot. So I kind of know what's going on in the world. I knew that Biden fell down the stairs and like all that crap. It's so stupid. I want to thank you all for supporting the show. Appreciate it. Going to get a big shout out to Josh. Josh bought me some, well, what can I say? He bought me some coffee. He bought me coffees off my Buy Me a Coffee link on my website, weirdafnews.com, where you can buy Jonesy a coffee. It's right next to the Patreon donation logo. You can click on Buy Me a Coffee and you can send Jonesy some coffee. He wrote me a note too. He wrote, hey, Jonesy, it's Josh G from Vegas, supporting however I can. Stay safe and stay strong, buddy. Dude, unbelievable, Josh G. Josh G's old. He's an OG fan of Weird AF News. One of the good ones here. Big time. I'm a big fan of Josh G. Nice dude. One of the nicest dudes. Man, I got some really cool, nice listeners, man. It's just, I'm one of the luckiest guys in the world when I really think about it. That I got some just unbelievable, just real supportive listeners, reach out to me. They encourage me. They support me. I'm talking about you guys. You guys. It's great, and I can't thank you enough. Yeah. There's different ways you can support the show. You don't have to join my Patreon if you don't have the ducats. You can support me by just listening to as many episodes as you can, because those download numbers help me. Or you can leave a review of the podcast. That's pretty helpful. That doesn't cost anything except for a little bit of your time. Or you can tell a friend to check out Weird AF News. That is supremely helpful, and that doesn't cost anything either. So there's a bunch of ways you can support. And I know that all of you are doing your part, and I thank you so much. I hope that I'm providing you with a nice little escape from your reality sometimes. That's what makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing. Giving you guys a little, educating you and entertaining you, which adds up to something, I think. I hope so, anyways. It's been a lot of fun on this one, and we'll see you tomorrow. As always, if you got a little something you want to say about any of the stories, the number is 646-450-2012, and the email's funnyjones@gmail.com. You can always follow me on Instagram @funnyjones. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks a lot, guys.